2, 3.
No fear, only fight. I'm fearless, it's only right. My head's up, I stay strong. Forever young, may you live long. With perseverance, hold on and stand tall. Never back down with my back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the After Party Hangover. This is a show that talks about a show that talks about a show. Today's guests on episode 104 are the people that made this all possible. That's right. It's your still real After Party hosts, Xtra and Zanca of the Maximum Male Models. Hello, gentlemen, and how are your weeks going? How have you been doing since the last we've heard from the Still Real After Party hosts? Go ahead, Zanca.
Well, I'm feeling very sleek. I've been hitting the old beach, really tanning my ankles. I want to make sure I look good for the next, upcoming release. Not sure what it's going to be. Probably our fall edition. And then, other than that, nothing really. What about you, Jake? Qua?
Shaqua.
Yeah, I mean, you got to really tan those ankles. I mean, we're never going to be allowed back in Saudi again, so we can show them off all we want. So that's good news. I've been doing a whole lot of. I've been actually working. I've been working a lot, so that's about it. Nothing fun, and we'll be back doing our thing in a couple days or a couple weeks, right? Something like that.
He's working hard for that pop money, folks.
Yeah. I've spent a lot of it already, though, so that's where it all goes.
Well, this is a very unique opportunity to talk about the Still Real After Party podcast.
Who froze? Was it me? Was it you?
Oh crap! Is it me?
Frozen.
Me? You?
You're moving. You're all. Jake's not moving. Oh, this is the perfect podcast then.
Oh, there we go.
Who broke? Who broke?
Alive. He's alive.
Was it me?
Yeah, it was you. You froze.
Yeah, well, I don't know why.
Well,
maybe because of the weather.
You need to trade in some of those pops for some better Wi-Fi.
Could be the weather. The weather is picking up here, and I live next to power lines. So if I go away, you know why.
Well, Jake, if you're not moving, that's not really the way to become a maximum male model. You got to move in order to become a maximum male model.
I know. I got to walk the runway, and I can't do that when I'm frozen. It's too bad.
Well, let us talk.
What did I miss?
SRAP episode 152. It's Paul Belsey. These are the notes I took while listening to the podcast over and over and over. So they're going to sound kind of weird with you guys here listening to them. But I'm
curious.
Zanca kicks it off with the subject of fucking pools. Jake has a Bill Cosby impression and a Sam impression. I was impressed by the impressions. And I haven't really fucked the pool, Zanca, but I'm more of the type that will rest on top of the jet while I'll get my asshole douched out by the jet,
I've done that. Yeah, I've definitely done that.
Get a good ass douche going. Yeah.
You have that only resting vibe, Mangria.
That's more the pool fucking me than me fucking
That's
the
true.
pool.
That's true. We're the female end.
That's fine. Sometimes you gotta be.
Jake will take an AEW streaming service if they ever have their own network one day, but somehow I still doubt it. Yeah, CM Punk looks like a 50-year-old crackhead, according to Zanca, which we all agree. Brock Lesnar winning the NXT title would be the funniest thing ever to Zanca and Jake. Personally, I think that would be awesome, and it would get NXT over that 750,000 hump that they haven't been able to get over.
Absolutely. You put Brock on NXT, that'll be fucking ratings through the roof.
I don't even think they've ever hit 1 million before, but no. I digress. The guys called it. Vinnie Mac did pay off more chicks' hush money.
Yep.
You guys brought that up while talking about it.
That wasn't difficult to call, though. I mean, that's just like process of elimination, It's got to happen.
And then a little vocabulary argument between the gentlemen over dove or dive.
Oh, it's both.
It was resolved afterwards. Of course, Jake had to go and do some research.
I got to take off my fanny pack.
Oh boy, I didn't even know you had it on. It blended into your shirt.
I know. I shouldn't have gotten black.
And then the Bray Wyatt subject came up, which is a very interesting subject because this is where me and Cesar always disagree. I mentioned on the latest tripod how much of a fan I was of the Bray Wyatt character and all its iterations, especially The Fiend, because I'm a horror movie fanatic. I love horror movies, and they kind of brought that kind of vibe to WWE. I was a huge fan of it. He had a fucking severed head as a lantern. Like, everything was great about it. Where do you guys think they went wrong? And I have a guess.
Zanca?
I'll go first, I guess.
Sure.
I'll say this. I think Bray Wyatt is amazing. I think he stinks in the ring. He's boring. His moveset's sloppy. I don't know what they could do about that. Other than that, his character's 100% awesome. And I like all the other shit. I don't know how you'd be able to just keep him doing that without having to get in the ring. Even Seth Rollins had trouble making him look good. So it's like, and it's not a, big guys can look good. So I don't know what it is. Something about his matches were always off to me. And I think that's where the merchandise that was through the roof, his mic skills through the roof. There's guys who have all those attributes that still, like, even Stone Cold. I mean, I love Stone Cold, but he wasn't never going to have a fucking barn burner of a match. For some reason, Bray Wyatt's matches, though, I zone out big time. I don't know why. I think that was the disconnect with him and the fans, maybe. Mm-hmm. As for him and upper management, they were idiots because all he does is sell merch. It's like, why would you lose that? Unless he was making fucking buku bucks. I don't know. Maybe he'll come back and be a part of the old.
Oh, that would be sweet.
How would you say that name? Max Dupree. How would he say that name?
Why?
Yeah. He just gets rid of the T's.
Well, Jake,
oh God,
Jake, you resemble Bray Wyatt the most. So, what do you think went wrong with the Bray Wyatt character?
It's true. I don't know. I mean, I feel
minus
like a lot
the mic
of people,
skills and entertainment value.
Yeah, right. I have nothing positive. We might be similar in the ring, and I don't think that's true either. But I think a lot of people will point to the Alexa Bliss thing as being like the downfall. I don't think it was. I mean, it's kind of maybe near the end it was, but at the beginning that was super cool. I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it. But I don't know. Even when he was released, he was a big merch seller from what I thought. I mean, it's tough to say. Maybe it was just a money thing. I mean, I know even though they were making a shit ton of money, so that shouldn't be an excuse, but that's what they were using as an excuse, is budget cuts. And I guess he was just a budget cut casualty, and he might be back. Who knows?
I think too, at the time, he was like mentally fucked up from Brody
that too.
Passing,
yeah, that didn't help.
It's got to be it's got to be that was a part of it. So he wasn't around at that moment, and also he was injured right around that time.
Yeah,
nothing major. But they also dumped a shitload of money into all of his little vignettes and backstage shit. So, I mean, I still don't understand how the money didn't make sense, though, to keep him around.
He had a lot of time to overthink during that time, is my guess. And it might have been partially not his decision, but he might have been kind of putting it in their ear that he wanted to go. That might be the case, too. I don't know. But that seems like it's possible.
Well, maybe because I grew up watching Hogan do 5 moves. Like, yeah. I grew up watching all the old school wrestlers do none of the flippity floppities, but all of the muscle man shit. And so Bray Wyatt's limited move set doesn't really bother me. I like the part. I know people didn't like that he squashed people and he was almost invincible, but the part where I believe Bray Wyatt and the Fiend whole thing died, possibly jumped the shark, was the Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell.
Ugh, all the red shit.
They were doing. He threw everything, but
I remember. Yeah. All the weapons and shit.
It's our
sledgehammer.
Yeah,
our 9/11 as wrestling fans was the Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell match where he used a toolbox, he used everything trying to get him.
That was
fucking stupid. And then really they had Goldberg beat.
That was bad too. I got it out of my brain.
It's like, oh my God, that's it. That's it. He's fucking dead. He's dead on arrival. Randy Orton setting him on fire was the best thing to happen to him. But then he kind of got a little goofy again with the burned costume and everything. Yeah. Like, it looked okay at first, but then it's like, all right, come on, guys. And the way he exited as well was kind of brutal and stupid. I mean, Alexa Bliss turning evil was cool, but I don't know. It was weird. And yeah, like Zanca said, Brody dying, that was the whole mental issue. I like to discuss Bray Wyatt because I am a fan of
I loved Bray Wyatt. I mean, I whatever he does next, I'll still love it. I mean, it's gonna be good. No matter what he does, it's gonna be good. So,
and if he is,
he goes to AEW, will you watch it, Jake?
I'll watch his debut and maybe some segments on Twitter. But no, I mean, no.
He'll watch it for 1 week in case he's on the tripod.
Yeah. Whenever I'm asked to watch it, yeah, I'll watch it.
Dolph Ziggler will be in the Pussy Hall of Fame, according to Zanca.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Jake then does the SRAP tradition of reading off the released list, which is always depressing.
Well, which is good though. This next episode, we don't have one, or yet at least.
You curse people, Jake. Come on, man.
Maybe by SummerSlam. I think they'll do it after SummerSlam. So I think we're
almost killed Bret Michaels. You animal.
Who would have even noticed?
Diabetics worldwide. No.
A bunch of New Jersey whores would have noticed.
A bunch of 60-year-old New Jersey whores.
There will be
and his wig maker.
There will be no Rock of Love season 3. No.
Oh God.
The guys say that Liv is better off as a sympathetic babyface rather than champion. The guys are high on Theory. Tez, Mello, and Theory are the next Cena, Brock, and Batista, according to the guys, which I do agree. Mello, especially, man. We talk about Mello all the time on the tripod. That dude, he don't miss.
I can't wait till he's someone's manager on Raw.
I took umbrage with this next part here. Jake over here talking about Letterkenny and Shorzy came out, a TV show. Watch The Wolf of fucking Wall Street, Jake.
I'd rather watch Shorzy 100 more times than watch Wolf of Wall Street.
Damn you.
Wolf of Wall Street is just as funny.
I'll watch it by... No, I'm not going to make it.
You're not going to watch it.
I'll watch it eventually, maybe. It's 3 hours long. I don't have 3 hours. I'm shocked Zanca sat through it.
This is going to be the new sign-off on the tripod. Watch the fucking Wolf of Wall Street, Jake. And Stallion Pete. No.
I mean, I won't watch that either, so I won't even notice.
They acknowledged the birth of Wholesome Zeke since the last pod that exploded in the Steel Roll Pride Parade. We all took shots making our own Wholesome Zeke memes, even noticed by the man himself, which is a high honors. Zanca, did he ever like directly contact you? Like, did he slide into your, did Zeke speak to your DMs?
I got a thumbs up.
That's good enough.
Okay.
He is not one of the guys I know back there. So that was a good interaction.
Nice. Is it really bright over there? You guys are both wearing sunglasses? Isn't it?
Well, I mean, we got to. We're models.
What are you guys, the fucking Blues Brothers? No.
We're models. Models wear sunglasses. It's just how it is. You saw them.
Zanca says
it's not bright at all, actually. There's thunder and lightning.
Yeah, it's actually really shitty right now. It's super shitty.
Zanca said the U.S. title looks like a Kid Rock belt buckle.
That's funny.
That is funny. That's good. The good part about this is we don't remember. So this is all new to us as well. In
both podcasts you guys did, there's 2 LOL lines of the pod that I cannot decide on. I might have to go to Brother Quota. Brother Quota might have to help me decide, but I'll get to it.
I hope he gets thrown off another scaffolding or something.
You guys got into the Tony Skeets subject. Tony Skeets for sure pays for sex because look at him. To which Zanca
stand by that.
To which Zanca said he'd probably just be hugging on them fucking dudes and going back and tossing off. That's the first LOL line of the fucking pod. That was hella funny.
That'll get you banned on Instagram.
Those awkward fucking hug pictures. I guess they caused such a buzz that he's probably just going to lean into that and just keep releasing them every time somebody new joins.
He should.
100%.
He should lean into it 100%.
I can't wait till he rests his dick on Bray Wyatt's leg.
No.
They embrace eventually.
Uh-oh.
There's definitely something mental going on with him, though. The way he's hugging those people.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely on the spectrum, no doubt.
I think it's more like his dad never loved him, and I'm not saying that to be mean or
it could
like
be
a Reddit
both.
comment. I think it's more along those lines.
Could be both.
Tony Skeets is never not on cocaine, according to you guys, which is true. Gardner Minshew needs to be in the WWE.
Fuck yeah, he does.
He is in APPW.
That's true.
Vince should. Oh, you said he's on the Eagles?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't
The
even
backup.
talk about that.
He's the backup at the moment.
So now I need to become a Minshew maniac.
Hell yeah.
Vince should buy the Browns.
Zanca's looking for his peeps.
Vince should buy the
You're
Browns.
just male modeling, dude. Don't judge
Oh,
me.
yeah, fair.
Zanca says Vince should buy the Browns because they're all rapists anyway. Jake then proceeds to ruin comedy, trying to explain.
You can't record that early anymore. I don't know what the fuck I'd be saying.
We're still gonna. It's better than recording it after work.
I literally don't remember saying.
Work has beat us down at that point, and we just want to die.
Jake drops a Super Mario RPG reference that only Caesar and myself would know.
Yes.
Do you know
Yes.
Super Mario RPG?
I knew someone would.
It's funny because when Caesar and I were getting to know each other, like in the beginnings, we were talking about all the video games we used to play, and that was one of them. I don't know if Zanca knows about Super Mario RPG, but it was big back in
It was clear that he did not.
Super Nintendo days. Like, it was huge. No? Okay. He's still on Super Mario World or Pong or something.
Dude, I was fingering bitches and doing coke. What are you talking about?
Hey, we're fat, all right? We're fat guys. No,
Nothing's changed.
that's true. Just fatter. No.
Right, yeah.
Zanca asks if Hulk Hogan is still alive. Jake says, not anymore. You just killed him. Because
Luckily, still all right. Well, depending on who you ask.
mention on the pod dies mysteriously. Jake says Hogan has the Bret Michaels effect because of the bandanas. Then, sadly, for real, Bret Michaels was rushed to the hospital.
Literally like the next day.
Don't fuck with us, Brett.
Zanca talks about watching a classic Full House episode and was blown away that bar, 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 Baran are the lyrics to the song. Old school Full House, man. That's
So good.
Nostalgia, man. And Family Matters. And
then they brought it back and it was bad.
I went down a whole rabbit hole of songs that you don't know the lyrics to, or like you all misinterpret. That one was not on there, but there was a shitload of other ones.
So that was just you.
Like, I was watching it and I was like, no shit, dude. I know so many new fucking songs now.
I don't know the words to like to this day. I don't know the words to what is it? Loser by Beck, I think it is. I don't know those words.
Baby,
Yeah, I get that part, but the time before, like the parts before that, I have no idea.
Lightning, blizzard,
I have no idea what he's fucking saying. That's a different song.
Oh,
Pearl Jam was on there a lot.
oh yeah.
Oh, Pearl Jam
Misinterpreted
sucks.
lyrics.
Here's a hot take. Pearl Jam sucks.
How dare you? Jeff Hardy just drove again because you said that.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
Now, what got the ball rolling on the title of this episode was the next part where Jake starts the subject of, do you ever hear bells? And Zanca says, palsy? But he was talking about when bells play at the start of a song and it's Hell's Bells.
This happened to me yesterday. I was very sad.
Zanca will fuck anyone. Possibly
Can
not.
we cut that and not just be the clip of this episode?
Zanca will
Just
fuck
that
anyone.
sentence.
Possibly not Gilbert Grape's mom, though. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I think she died anyway.
I'd pick
even
any
better.
roll, dude. Spit on any roll and I'd go to town.
I'm guessing Jake hasn't seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape as well.
Nope.
Of course.
You've never seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
No.
Dude, Leonardo DiCaprio, the dude from Titanic.
I'm familiar with the movie.
It went full tard.
I'm familiar with the movie.
Stuck in
I've
a
never
tree
seen
hard, and it's the greatest shit ever.
Nincompoop. Come on, guys. Jeez.
This isn't the fucking after party.
I
This is
know.
Mangria Fueled YouTube channel. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Except for the N-word. No.
Well, we'll get canceled for nothing. So
Hold on. Caesar's on hold. No. Jake keeps
Zanca accidentally says it every week anyway.
Jake keeps mixing people's names up when continuing to review Raw. So Zanca keeps saying Bell's palsy, then suggests a new APPW character named Paul Belsey. A peek behind the SRAP curtain here, but Jake got surprisingly motivated after this aired, and his creative titillating juices flowed all over APPW. He came up with some story angles and created Paul Belsey coming to APPW very soon.
Completely outrageous. He's fucking wild.
Zanca wanted Dewdrop's body in the men's division to be Paul Belsey, but Jake had a different vision. You will all see it soon.
I did my best.
They couldn't remember that Nikki Ash won the women's Money in the Bank last year. Jake despises Nikki Ash, but Zanca is a fan, which Jake then replies to, yeah, you love those window lickers. Of course, Jake laughs at his own line.
That's funny, though.
Zanca can out-gay everyone in jail.
Yes.
100%.
Oh, I thought you were asking me.
That was from the Instagram questions. And now moving on to SRAP episode 153, Juices Titillated. Jake wants to see aliens on his way to work.
Oh, yeah. I saw deer today. That was it.
The guys both think there are lizard people, giving off Brian Kinder vibes. The women's money in the bank was bad. Just accept it, Jake.
I liked it.
They haven't
a lot of sniz.
They haven't seen Weird Al live. I actually saw Weird Al in passing because he played at our local fair, and that dude gives it 110%, even when it's at the fucking county fair. Like, he has a whole movie nobody has seen before. He plays it on a big screen of like this. He tells a story, and he runs back and changes into his fat suit for the fat song while this video plays.
That's amazing.
And,
what a hero.
There was a group. I mean, this town is full of illegals, and even they were loving fucking Weird Al, and they, it was a crowd.
I feel like it's universal. Everybody loves Weird Al.
Sadly, not everybody loves Smash Mouth though, because there were 2 rows of people there, and even they were getting up and leaving during All Star. They're like, we gotta go. They're
And now they have a new lead singer who's not a drunk.
getting late.
Who leaves during All Star?
Illegals.
That's why we need the wall.
That's
Disrespecting
2024.
All-Star?
That's getting
Fuck
cut
out.
out.
But louder.
I haven't seen Carrot Top. I know he's in Vegas.
A lot.
Nickelback was the greatest concert I have ever been to.
I gotta
I
go.
know,
If
they're
I
good
ever have a
live.
chance, I gotta go.
They gave out free booze. They had pyro. They played the Monday Night Raw song. I was like, yeah.
Yes.
That's amazing. I forgot they did that.
A lot of drunk MILFs too there, so it's pretty good.
Oh, it was all ragged bitches there. I loved it. I felt at home.
Zanca did make me laugh with this line, but it's not the LOL line of the episode. He said, Hillbilly Jim is so cool looking. Just shut the fuck up.
It's an accurate representation.
Zanca wants his dick presented like Bobby Lashley's entrance, to which first LOL line of the episode. That's how I want my dick presented anytime I pull it out of my pants. I just want it on its own podium with the fucking spotlight. They were not fans of either women's match, but pointed out Rhonda doing the HBK pose during the sharpshooter, which Zanca memed, and Rhonda responded. So let me ask it once again. Did Rhonda slide into your DMs?
We've had communications.
She's a big fan.
I am scared of her husband.
I don't blame you.
Guys, let me let you know a little something. I will never make a meme making fun of her.
Whoa.
I have tucked myself from that one.
I don't blame you.
Just send it to the chat.
That's what I do with all the ones I don't put out there, like my Cosby Cora J.
There is a confusing moment during this podcast because Jake sounded like he was trying to kill a bug or something,
I was.
but Zanca said it was his detachable penis. So it's
Also true.
mystery
It was
solved.
both.
I don't remember any of this, dude.
Zanca was in the chop shop. Jake has money in the bank trivia. The youngest money in the bank winner, the oldest money in the bank winner, who's been cashed in on the most. This is where I got angry. Because you guys knew that Damian Sandow cashed in on Cena and failed, but you didn't know who the other person was who cashed in. I was like, oh my God.
I don't even know now.
There were
Everyone
three.
over.
It's kidding
There
me.
were 3.
The ultimate opportunist got his name from cashing in on Cena after New Year's resolutions elimination chamber. I was like, fuck. The youngest money in the bank winner was Swagger, of course. Did you see
Thanks.
I wouldn't have known
Swagger versus Claudio last night, Zanca?
No. I didn't watch AEW last night.
You
Was it
didn't.
good?
Were there We the People chants? They're
The
better
only
than
thing good was the main event. That's all.
I was
Yeah, there
busy
was-
last night,
There was
unfortunately.
We the People chance.
Good. Yeah.
You know, because
What was the
Marks.
main event? Mox and
It was a triple threat tag: the Cucks versus
right.
P2H and Ricky Starks versus Swerve in My Glory.
Ugh.
Yeah. It was good though. It was really good.
I hate that name.
I'm gonna force Jake to watch it.
No, I'm gonna watch the opening match though.
Swerve in My Glory. You don't like? Do you like Thunderstorm?
That's a better name.
Sad. No. Zoolander is now a gimmick on SmackDown.
Oh.
This is where the podcast got very fun because we're all wearing the reason why. This is basically the start of Mansoor probably getting beheaded in Saudi Arabia. Is the other LOL line of the night that fucking made me laugh so hard. It's the Maximum Male Model stable is now formed. Tangent. This is my tangent. The crowd was so silent and quietly booing the first time this was presented. I was like, oh, this is dead on arrival. I was like, there is no way this is going through. I felt so bad for L.A. Knight. Yeah. I was like, this is dead on arrival. But
who's L.A. Knight? I only know Max Dupree.
According to Zanca, he's the Miz with muscles. They all, and then you guys say that they all needed this gimmick because LA Knight is just like you said, Miz with muscles. He can talk shit, but they have that already. This is so different that it can work, it should work, and I hope it works. You guys wanted to add T-Bar to the Maximum Male Models, by the way.
Oh, well, I also realized something after the fact, and I went up to Zanca the next day, and I was like, all of the Maximum Male Models are M names.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they're all M's.
Mr. McMahon, no.
Oh yeah, Mustafa Ali.
We said McMahon. Mustafa Ali, and it makes sense because he's an M.
No, because this is the Jake's racist line of the podcast.
It wasn't racist.
I'd say bring Ali in, but it's just another Mansoor.
It is.
To which Zanca said, that was racist, Jake.
No, that was accurate.
You guys wanted Maximum Male Model shirts, and clearly you purchased them.
We were not kidding.
The weird vignette is Edge, not Bray. No. Even more now so with the fucking burning flannel and the dirty Cena hat and RKO shirt. If his name,
what bugs me about that?
What
is now people know it's Edge and they're still shitting on it, saying it should be Bray, but it's like, if you know it's Edge, enjoy it for being Edge. It's cool. Yeah. It's better than him just coming out and beating up Finn Balor one day.
It's true.
It almost seems like he's doing a career retrospective. Like what kind of character?
Totally is. Yeah.
Like what is he gonna come back as now? Like what's the angle in this?
I hope he comes back and fucks Lita in the middle of the ring on Raw. When are we gonna get that in the vignette?
That's what we need.
The last scene is him and Lita just raw dogging it in the fucking in front of the live crowd. The weird vignette, blah blah blah. If his name is just Theory, this is me. If his name is just Theory, why do they keep the A-Town bullshit in there? Like his song is A-Town Down, his finisher is A-Town Down.
You know me. I don't hate name changes. This one bothers me because Theory isn't a cool name for a guy who's just a guy. Like he needs his first name. If he was like a Riddler type, you could go with Theory, but he's just a guy. Like give him his first name.
Yeah, you make a good point. I never even thought about that, but yeah, everything's about the Austin. Nothing's about the Theory. So I don't know.
They call him A Theory. Just like A Kid. A Theory.
Call him Asshole Theory. Give him a fucking first name. It doesn't matter what it is.
No first names anymore. Not allowed.
So the last thing I want to bring up about the Steel Raw After Party podcast with you gentlemen is whenever Zanca posts Instagram questions, within a couple of hours of recording, you guys get a ton of questions. But when you give us an entire fucking day to ask questions,
I brought this up to Jake.
You get 6 questions, and 4 of them are me and JH's alternate accounts.
Yeah.
I just said post it like a week before and see what happens.
We'll get nothing. No checks.
Yeah, probably.
It's very strange. Very strange.
The best part is I send the post to Andy with an I. I send
every
it
week. Every week.
And he goes, how long do I have? I go, you have 24 hours, bro. I haven't even put it up yet. Every time, right after we finish recording, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll go out to my machine. I'll fucking look at my phone, and it's Andy saying, "Did I miss it?" Like, how did you just miss it?
Yeah, on a related note, I did have a talk with him, and he is insanely busy. Like he
Oh,
had,
I know. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's doing American
real
shit.
shit.
he
Yeah,
gets barely any sleep, and because I was, I hound everybody for fucking promos, so I kept hounding him and hounding him, hounding him. I was like, "Is everything all right, man?" He goes, "Yes, I'm busy. I don't get enough sleep." I'm like, "All right, I'm sorry, don't kill me." But no,
he wouldn't kill you, but he'd just like probably rape you.
He'd probably fuck me. Yeah.
Yeah,
He'd for sure put his nose in your butthole.
100%.
He'd just sniff around a little and then go home. He's like a weird dog.
Would
Yeah.
you fuck me? I'd fuck me. No.
Andy would fuck you.
So let's go over a little
We all know I would.
Zanca will fuck anything.
He'll fuck everybody, and he'll outgay everyone in jail. No. Let's go over some action that's happened recently. Let's go to WWE. Just broke the news today all over Twitter. They're going to TV 14, gentlemen. What do you think that means?
Edge is gonna fuck Lita.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
What do you
Changes.
think?
I mean, I don't know what it means,
Mhm.
but I'll believe changes when I see them.
And does it just mean that they're going to start saying shit now, or
Maybe there'll be blood again.
scantily clad?
I hope there's blood.
Zanca.
I'm over blood as someone who watches AEW.
Good
to be
point.
honest.
Fair.
And I'm not even just shitting on it, but like
There's a lot.
once in a while, it's like, oh man, he got busted up. But now it's like, oh, fucking stop, please.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Fucking Mox gets a drink of water out of the drinking fountain and the fucking gigs and
It's
shit.
so much, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Just I'm a wait and see kind of guy on this one because last time it was TV 14, it was pretty good. So we'll see what happens there.
So
I think the angles will get a little edgier, but that's about it. I don't think it's gonna be much.
We're not getting bra and panties matches back.
You're already getting innuendos and everything else from like Roman and Paul and shit. Like they're throwing it out there, so it's just like I don't know how much it's gonna change. To be honest with you,
I don't think it'll be much of a difference. No.
So
hopefully it just lets Pat be even more crazy on comedy.
That I would love. Yeah.
So being a maximum male mark that I am, I went on Twitter and read everyone's theories. Theory? No. I read everyone's theories, and they're saying, I know it's not true, so don't hate, but I'm just saying, because they want MJF to come to the WWE, that's why they put it TV 14, because he can go out there and do his MJF thing.
Here's a fun fact for you guys.
Danny?
MJF would already be back at AEW if CM Punk wasn't injured. He's not coming to WWE yet.
Okay.
I don't think he should either, to be honest.
They're holding him out at the moment to get CM Punk back. And CM Punk, as soon as he cuts his fucking hangnail or whatever the fuck that bitch ass problem is, he'll be back.
Fair enough.
I don't
mean,
like CM Punk.
I don't know if I'm the only one here, but I think everybody would love to see the promo off between MJF and The Miz.
I would love that. I would. But
Pretty damn good.
I'm just more worried about what the WWE would do to him. Like, how would they neuter him? You know what I mean?
Here's what I would be worried about. The match that follows between the Miz and
Also
MJF.
that. Yeah, neither of them are great.
But yeah, a promo battle would be dope.
So
if it
good.
ended.
Well, it'd be like with CM Punk, too. I mean, the match was nothing great, but the promo's pretty good.
He's the best in the world. How dare you?
Yeah, well, MJF is a better promo by a mile.
And you know it. No, on the most recent episode of SmackDown, I popped when Theory came out and did a victory lap around the ring after Roman and the Bloodline swung their dicks around. What did you guys think? Zanca, what did you think of that shit? Theory?
I liked how right before it went to commercial, they showed Theory at the top. And then it just went to commercial and they didn't really mention it. They're like, he's here. But then like after the promo, the victory lap, it wasn't even that made me laugh. It was Roman looking at him like, look at this fucking
Who is this guy?
Yeah. It's gonna be tough for him to successfully cash in, but I feel like it's gonna happen at some point.
He's like a prime candidate to me to lose the briefcase. I know they just did that, but he's a prime candidate to me to lose that thing.
You could lose it to the Dolph. You never know.
Now that Dolph is a face, it's not unrealistic.
Jake, did you catch the Hulu cut of SmackDown?
No, but I do know what you're talking about, and it was funny. It was funny as shit. I mean, Theory's just such a smarmy heel. Like you just want to punch him in the face.
Do you want to do a wrestling podcast?
Not particularly, but I do anyway.
You want to do a podcast about something you don't have any interest in?
I have a light interest in it. It's dwindled because it's been real shit since COVID and shit. It's picked up. It's gotten better, but some of the storylines are still real bad.
If you did do a podcast about pops. I was gonna say if you did a podcast,
not anymore.
Would you stop collecting pops? Because that seems to be your MO here.
No, that doesn't. No.
Do you want me to be your co-host? I wasn't that interested
when I started the show.
Do you want me to be your co-host for your Pops podcast?
If I do one, sure, why not? That would be kind of fun.
Someone who knows nothing about it.
Yeah, it would be the same dynamic. I don't know nothing. I just know very little about current stuff. I know tons about Simon. I know tons about Simon Dean and Paul Burchill and nothing I need to know about for real. Rico, love Rico.
Zanca, he didn't know who Max Moon was.
No, I have no idea who that is.
But he knows Paul Burchill, so I'll let it slide.
That's some redeeming qualities.
Max Moon was basically they hooked him up with a Michelin Man suit and told him to go out there and get over, and he didn't have any luck.
He was like the most deformed looking Power Ranger I've ever seen.
Wasn't it Conan?
I don't even remember who the guy under the mask was, but I remember the person was god awful.
It was Conan. It was either Conan or Al Snow. Al Snow got a shit gimmick too at one point, but I think it was Conan was Max Moon. You don't come here for facts either.
No.
Good times. Well, I know Zanca saw this, but Jake, did you see any clips of Corey Graves and Corbin
dancing on the table?
Pat dancing on the table during Nakamura's entrance?
Yes, I did. Is Corey on commentary because Pat is injured? Is that the whole deal? Okay. Yeah. That's what I figured. That was fantastic. Because they are
selling the injury at UFC was top notch too.
yes, so good.
Zanca, thoughts on the dancing on the table? And
dude, obviously I loved it. I love anything that is like that. So yes, I was into it. The only thing I wasn't into was no Pat on commentary.
Right.
Somehow they were able to give him the via satellite treatment. If he did a Zoom call fucking version of commentary.
I like how Michael Cole was out there like an abused girlfriend, just sitting there being like, guys, that's not funny.
Well, they're making fun of his best pal now.
Up next, we have the tennis collection of the Maximum male models. Max Dupree is now accepting applications for the Maximum male models, and I have yet to hear back, but I'm on the edge of my seat.
Did you have to apply?
Did you put in your application?
I'm going to.
Oh, dude.
Is there a real application thing?
I want him. There's a website.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen? He's fucking roasting people on Twitter.
Oh hell yeah! Oh god, I gotta get in.
I'm gonna post it with this fucking shirt on.
No pants.
No pants. Holding a cat.
Yes. Perfect. That'd be perfect. They'll love it.
Prison pickle. No.
Oh no.
You guys, come on. One of you guys has to apply. Come on.
I'll apply.
I'll apply. I have no shame.
All right, let's do it. I want to see who he makes fun of out of the three of us. Gotta be.
Might be all three.
Oh, I hope so. On Monday Night Raw, like you guys had mentioned earlier, Ziggler, he's a face? What the fuck was that about? He come out there looking like the Man in Black, just watching a match, getting half chubbed, and then he goes and fucks with Theory? What was that all about?
I posted in the chat. I said, I don't know what's going on here, but I like it. So that's where I stand on that. Whatever they do with it, I'm curious on what they do going forward with a face Ziggler. We haven't seen that in quite some time.
My first thought was, I hope Glorious Bobby Roode goes to SmackDown. My second thought was, this is obviously just to help Theory in a feud look like $1 million.
Definitely.
But Theory's already good in the ring, so he doesn't really need Ziggler. But it's still, I don't know.
It'll be fun. The match will be
Ziggler up, give him the briefcase, and let him cash in.
That would be nice.
I think as long as Ziggler keeps making six figures, he'll be comfortable with being the fluffer of the WWE.
He honestly gives no shits. He's down to do what he's been up to.
I mean, he's been there almost 20 years. He's getting paid a shit ton more than probably most people. So
he likes the feeder system of young, hot talent coming in. So like he's just gonna hang in there as long as he can.
And somehow he still looks like he's 30.
Were you
He
guys
looked better with the beard.
Were you guys
True.
impressed with Brock fucking tossing Otis onto the announce table? Fucking 300-pounder tree trunk assholes, like getting put through the fucking table, Zanca.
I mean, the man lifts dead cows all day, every day. So I wouldn't say I'm impressed. I would say that makes sense.
Bianca did it first.
That's true. That's true.
Dominic will for sure betray Ray and join the fucking Judgment Day. Do you like this? I mean, the second I saw Ray, what's his face? Fucking Dominic. The SummerSlam debut was great. Ever since then, I want to hate this guy. So
yeah, no comment DM situation.
Oh shit. Okay.
But
Jake?
let me just say, yeah, I agree he's making some points.
Jake, thoughts on Dominic possibly?
I'm allowed to say things. It's been real shit. So it can't get worse. So maybe do something different, and it could get somewhat interesting.
Well,
I'm saying Dominic, not the Judgment Day.
Dominic
whatever.
Solo gets a Lacey Evans like audience reaction when he comes out with like, "Hey, I'm Dominic. I'm the son of the midget. Yay!" And people are
Here's
like,
the thing.
"He's
He's tall but lanky.
Yeah.
He needs a mask. He needs something. He needs some sort of thing to spice him up. I think going to hang out with Finn and fucking Damien is going to be a big upgrade if he ever does go there. Dun dun dun. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
he needs something.
He's sporting the Eddie mullet, and Eddie was a great heel. So put that fucker in a suit, better looking mullet, $500 shades, go out there, be a heel, chicken shit, Randy Orton it up. We'll see what happens.
I think he is going to do pretty well in that type of gimmick, like you just mentioned.
Okay. I hope so.
What do I know? He's decent in the ring. He's
fine.
He's fucking 12. He needs more time.
And he's just boring. Like, he doesn't have anything. His gimmick is he's Rey Mysterio's kid.
Well, that's the thing. They hot shotted him on the main roster so fast. He's learning on the go, and it's like not great all the time.
He would have been super cool in NXT. Like, if he were to come up through NXT, if that's still a thing, it would have been cool. I mean, no, not NXT. People coming up in NXT. Oh, okay. Some people are just getting shot right into the main roster now.
Let's just tell Dominic to stop dressing up like a piñata, for God's sakes.
Well, he's dressing like his dad.
And we're closing out Raw Talk, our own Raw Talk, with the subject that I am pretty sure Zanca's full chub on. Logan
saxophones.
Paul is returning to Raw next week. Zanca, thoughts?
Tuning in? Yes, I am.
On your boy. Feuding with the Miz, you know that fucker's getting booed out of the building. It don't matter who he's feuding with. He could be feuding with fucking Jeffrey Epstein. He'd still get booed.
Well, both are good. Yeah, both are good.
Both are good, Jake?
Yeah, both are good options. Yes.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Jake thinks Hitler and Epstein are good.
They did a lot of good things.
That'll be the quote. That and Zanca fucks anything.
And he'll outgay everybody. No. So in typical SRAP fashion, I reached out to the people. I reached out to the Pride Parade.
The people, did any of them answer? Did you give them more than 24 hours?
I gave them 24 minutes.
And
that's the way to do it.
That's the way.
Just flooded in. But, I don't have an intro to Instagram questions or Facebook questions. So to piss off Zanc Chris, I say we all do our best. White boy Jeff Hardy dance off. Ready? Go. There we go.
This is Zanca's favorite segment of the week, kind of.
Sorry, I just drove my car into my computer.
Speaking of the devil, Mr. Chris Zanc Chris gave a question. I said non-wrestling, please, because I know Jake doesn't really like wrestling at all.
Also, we answer wrestling questions all the time.
That's true, and we just talked about a shit ton of it. So, fellas, what is your favorite genre of movies? Jake?
Porn.
He says can't say porn.
Oh, well, he knows you.
That's hella funny. He said that in his fucking question.
Especially coming from him. Like I don't expect that coming from him. So I have two. I like comedies. I like horrors. Sometimes I like them together because some comedy horrors are fucking fantastic. Like Velocipaster, what a movie.
I'm saving that. I'm saving that one for when my friends come over.
Velocipaster?
Yeah.
You will not regret it. I tell you right now. I wouldn't even consider it a horror movie. It's just pure comedy. It's so good. It's under comedy horror, but it's just pure comedy. It's amazing. Give it a shot next time you get a chance.
So comedy horror is your genre.
Yeah.
Zanca, yours is hardcore midget porn or
Of
porn.
course.
Yes, or musicals.
Musical porn.
Musicals. I didn't expect that.
I've got a theory. No.
Oh God, not theory again.
Is cynic chaos. If you could have a prime Fuji manage any wrestler in WWE, who would it be?
Me and Yim.
Logan Paul.
Jake with another racist question.
Ooh, Xia Li, Dark Dojo time.
I'm going Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
Wow.
Logan Paul, because Fuji will give him the fucking credibility. Logan Paul it would be a perfect match.
I changed my answer. Xia Li, for sure. Different Asian.
Julius _ Caesar.
I love his salads.
You want me to read it like Caesar? No. Okay,
yeah, yes,
so
I do.
Okay, so you got to give a HJ. Okay, so you got to give a hand job to Vinny and Johnny Ace for $5 million in hush money and a free vacation with the private jet, up to 6 people to bring with you.
I'd do it for free just to hear some stories.
Right?
Bonus, Vince makes one current superstar go with you and gives you a hand job for your trouble.
This sounds great.
So who's your 6 guests and 1 superstar, and where you going?
First of all, I would do it for free as long as the CEO sauce doesn't touch my hand. I don't think I could handle that. Second of all,
I don't know. It might be magic.
The 6 people, I'd make the Pride Parade. I'll fight it out to see who comes with me.
Oh.
And what was the last thing?
Where would you go?
Epstein Island.
Oh my God, Jake's happy.
Any other questions?
Now. He's not there anymore.
Jake?
Yeah, I got to start it up again.
Yeah, the correct answer for who I would bring would be a Royal Rumble match between the Pride Parade, definitely. And what superstar would I bring? Oh man.
Yeah, the superstar is going to be beating you off.
Oh, they're beating me off.
They're beating you off on
Almost.
the way to your destination.
I was thinking
Jake, pick
Omos.
Omos.
I honestly, it's what was in my head. Omos was in my head. I feel like he'd be interesting to hang out with. Apparently he's into anime and my age, so that's scary. That's a scary thought. And where are we going?
Dave and Buster's.
Oh yeah, we don't even need to take a plane. We'll just drive it down the highway.
Think about how fun that would be if the whole Pride Parade got fucking hammered on Epstein Island, and then we took Jake's jet to Dave and Buster's.
With Omos?
Yeah, we had to watch Omos beat off Jake.
Worth it, dude.
That would be so worth it.
You know how
It's
many
like
memes
a,
I
it's
can
like a
make about that?
circus. It's like a circus.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for joining me on the After Party Hangover. The show is...
Wait, Mangria didn't ask a question?
Yeah, what the fuck? Where's your question?
You want to know my question?
Yeah.
Wait,
Jake.
say your name first.
Mangria _ fueled.
Jake,
Check
do
them
your
out on
thing.
YouTube. You can see APPW and this show, I guess, After Party Hangover sometimes when we do things. And then the tripod.
Jake says, Jake, when is your fat ass going to watch The Wolf of Wall Street? Hashtag, no.
That's a great question. Never. I don't have 3 hours that I want to spend on it.
How dare you?
Listen, I've seen Margot Robbie's scenes a lot. I've seen those plenty, like over and over again. But I haven't seen the full movie.
Unless
You're missing out, dude. It's a good movie.
I'll see it eventually. I own it. I have it.
You have the movie?
I do, yeah.
Put it in one of your hot tub sessions. and
I
just
bought it.
fucking
I
watch
bought
the
it
movie.
at a gas station once.
Watch
That's where they should sell that movie.
Watch it.
I bought it at a gas station for like $7. I was like, wow, what a deal. that I never watched.
What's the last movie you watched? Did you see the new Thor?
Thor? Yeah, I saw Thor. That was pretty good. And then before that, I think it was the Velocipaster.
Zanca? Any movies, or is it all TV shows?
Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me was the last movie I watched.
Great movie.
I love all those fucking movies.
They're all so good.
The humor.
I forgot how fucking great it is.
What's your favorite one?
Goldmember.
Goldmember's the best.
I like
Between 1 and Goldmember for me.
Everybody says the first one's the best, but Goldmember for some reason I love it way more.
Well, because Goldmember as a character is fucking hilarious.
No, you crazy Dutch bastard!
It's great. I love Goldmember.
Good shit, pop.
That I want a Goldmember pop. We need a Goldmember pop, is what we need.
We're gonna put
They've done
Goldmember.
some of the other ones, but
We're gonna put Goldmember on the big screen at Epstein Island. Where we're all fucking chilling, dude.
yeah, hell yeah.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for being on the Hangover. The show it still exists. Whenever you guys put out your pods, I will put out a responding pod as well.
You better start trying to recruit guests for the next.
I gotta tackle down somebody to be on the next one. We'll see what happens, but still haven't heard from
Gretzky?
No,
Peter Van Kent. Oh,
Sam?
No, what's his name?
Sam's alive.
He's one of the classic guys who never fucking
Throbby?
Oh,
yes,
Throbby.
I'm not sure why Throbby doesn't want to be on, but I begged him. Zanca, you gotta give him an HJ. No,
He'll take it. Maybe if I put a pop in my mouth, he'll do it.
that's true.
You know that scene in Always Sunny when Danny DeVito just wants to be pure and he's covered in hand sanitizer and he's
Just lying on the floor
in his white underwear?
Yeah.
That's where I picture Throbby at all times.
That's probably accurate.
A big shout out to the Maximum Male Models. We all got our shirts. A big shout out to the Steel Roll After Party podcast. Listen to it bi-monthly, tri-monthly, whenever
the fuck we're around.
Whenever something good happens, the gentleman shall return. Put out a great pod. I will be back as well. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, all hail Linda's Bush.
To let you juices.